Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at the high-grade 1/100th Gundam X Divider. Now this was made back in the late 90s, and back then it was still okay to have high grades in 1/100th. These days high grade is exclusively 1/144th, but back in the day they still had 1/100th scale high grades. And I always liked the Divider, so I decided to pick this up when I found it cheap. Now when you look at the plates, you do get multicolored plates, including some clear green for the beam sabers in different parts, and that's actually kind of neat. And some good colors overall. But like a lot of kits from the late 90s, especially high grades, they are very sticker heavy. See, lots and lots of stickers. They do give you this neat plate here that is a chrome black, very cool, but as you can see, one side is painted, the other side isn't. So you will have to paint some of that. Now, back in the 90s, the rage was panel lining. If any of you built the old 1/100th wing kits, you know what I'm talking about. Same deal here. Lots and lots and lots of panel lining. You can see, I didn't use any of the stickers on this kit. Everything I've done is painting. See on the knee there, a little red with black. On the side there, that blue section, it came molded in a dark blue, which I found hideous, so I just repainted it in another blue. It looks a little better. And lots of detail work needed on this kit. Not so many bed knobs, surprisingly, though. See, I added some silver. This isn't part of the original stock, but I just like to mix in some silver just to mix things up a little and to make those panel lines actually mean something. Because, well, some of the panel lines look kind of nice. On this kit in particular, there are some panel lines that are there for no particular reason. On the torso, again, some more painting to do, but they give you stickers here. See, I painted the vents silver, no stickers there. And again, I repainted the blue section in the shoulders because I didn't like it. I repainted that section on the top of the chest white. They do give you a sticker for that. And added some silver. Painted some of the vents in the yellow section silver. I painted the barrels on the chest, because this particular Gundam has the machine gun barrels on the chest as opposed to the head. The wrist section I repainted. They do give you stickers for that, but I gave it a little bit of a different paint job just because I didn't like the sticker. A little bit of a lighter blue on that particular section there is required. And again, more and more lining. And the green section they give you for the chest, I repainted the backside silver because it gave it a little bit better glow, and I liked that look a little better. And on the head, you see more lining. Now, a neat thing about this head is, like we see in later Gundam 00 kits, there is a clear green piping system in the eyes going up to the camera. This is kind of like the predecessor for those kits, and it did look kind of nice, so I decided just to paint in the black sections and not bother with the sticker, which is something I usually do for the eyes. I usually do use the sticker eyes. See the whole kit standing. Skirt armor, guess what? More lining. A little bit of painting to do on the back, and it does look kind of nice. You can see a lot of detail work is needed. Now for the other skirt armor, they give you the standard skirt armor if you want to use that, or they give you this that has a hook on the side for 2 hand grenades. The hand grenades you do have to paint with that little white section. They do not give you a sticker for that. And you can choose to use either or, your choice. I went ahead and used the hand grenades on this kit because it's another nice little feature this kit has. Now for the Harmonica Canon / shield. This sucker requires some painting. First off, you see, like I said before, you have to paint the back side of those blades there black because they come silver. And for this thing, they give you a lot of stickers, but even if you use the stickers, you still got to do some painting. And here you go. Blues, reds, you got to paint a little bit of everything on this thing, and guess what? More lining. But if you sit down and take your time, this does look really nice when completed. See the undercarriage underneath? You don't necessarily have to do that, but you could. Flip it open, you see the cannon underneath. And there's a handle on the back where the Gundam will hold it. See, you got thrusters on there. All sorts of neat little things on this weapon. And it's one of my favorite things about this kit. Now holding it, well, you can hold it straight up and down. You see it's kind of resting against the leg. The hand has no trouble hanging onto it. That's not a problem. Problem is, well, the elbow and the shoulders. These old kits couldn't really hold a whole lot of weight. But it does look pretty good like this if you want to have the cannon straight up and down. But in the anime, they kind of showed it holding sideways. And that ain't happening here. See, it can hold it fine, but holding it up? Yeah, not so much. But you got to remember, this is a late 90s kit. You can see the backpack on here. Kind of a neat little backpack. It just plugs right in, no problem. Again, I repainted some of the grays on all over this kit just because I didn't like the original gray it came with. You see on the backpack these thrusters pop open. Got a little red paint in there, but that's about it. But you don't have to do that. And you see there's a section for beam sabers. I really always liked the design of the Gundam X beam sabers. Big, bulky, something that actually could put out a beam if you thought about it. And they will plug right in there. Again, a little bit painting to do with gray, but not a lot. Now for the blade, they give you a clear blade in a green, and you can see it's a quad blade. You get 4 blades coming out, forming to 1. And that kit has 0 problems holding this, no weight issue whatsoever. They only give you 1, though. You only get 1 blade for 2 beam sabers, which is a little disappointing. You can see you can plug the cannon onto the back, and it can act as a thruster moving forward. Those thrusters on the back, you got the thrusters on the front. You can really get a sense that if it fired all thrusters, this kit could really, this Gundam rather, could really move. Fortunately, the kit won't fly, but hey, whatever. But overall, really nice looking kit if you put the time into it. This is one of the hazards of the older kits. They need some work. But if you do the work, they end up looking pretty good. One last accessory, the double beam cannon. This isn't quite the Wing Zero's double beam cannon, but it's still pretty good. See 2 cannons, one on top of the other. I repainted the whole thing gray, and you see a ammo pack. Technically that should be gray too, but I just painted it black because I thought it would look a little bit different. You can remove said ammo pack if you so desire. And again, more lining on the gun. Holding this guy, no problem. I was kind of worried that it might be a little too heavy, but no. Hold it at full extension, no issues. Move it anywhere you want. And it looks pretty good. It's not quite Wing Zero's double buster rifle, but nice nonetheless. Final thoughts on this kit. I'm giving this kit a thumbs up for what it is. A late 90s 1/100th high grade. If this kit were released today, there is no way I would be giving a thumbs up, but it was released well over a decade ago. It has issues. Doesn't hold up very heavy things. Lots of lining, probably a little too much, and a few bad nubs, but really not that bad. If you put the time into it, this can be a really good kit. I would love to see an updated 1/100th Master Grade Gundam X, but I don't see that coming anytime soon. So in the meantime, if you want a 1/100th Gundam X or X Divider, this is the best you're going to get. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. Hope you found it informative. If you got any questions, ask them, and I'll answer them as best I can. Leave a comment. You guys know I love reading them. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with another review. Oh, and one more thing.